Hey everyone, happy Saturday. I hope you all have had a fantastic day. I know I definitely have. It was an early start this morning. Went ahead and got my morning routine in, and then my mom and grandma came over to my home and about 9 a.m. I guess, and it is a little after 6 p.m. and we just got back home, and I wanted, while everything is around me, I wanted to go ahead and show you what all I got. It's actually going to be fun for me too, because I'm not gonna lie, this was a big haul, so it's going to be fun just opening that with you all too. So we're sort of in a random spot in my kitchen because I don't think you saw this hutch behind me here. So it has been decorated for Christmas already, and it was actually my last hutch to finish, and so I'm excited about it. It's more of my red and whites, which is my theme here in the kitchen, and it's got the Santa face mugs, some red glass balls, and cake stands, and on top of it I'm starting my collection of the baskets and cake stands on there as well. And but the reason why we're here in this spot today is because literally my son was helping me bring in this stuff, and it was just like, drop it here and then let's go ahead and get the video done so that I can share my goodies with you all, and then I can get this stuff put away until I decorate come after the new year when I'm decorating with regular decor. So before we do get any further, I want to thank Tonya from A Little Charm and a Lot of Sass. If you are from her channel, thank you so much for coming over, and thank you, Tonya, for shouting out my video on your channel. I appreciate it so much, and that's what it's all about, is just sharing each other and helping each other out. So I thank you so much for helping me out since I'm new to YouTube and sharing me with your subscribers. If you're not from Tonya's channel, definitely go over and check her out. I will also put her channel information down in the description box below my video so you can check her out. She's actually doing Vlogmas, and I have enjoyed watching that so much. So, and I know you will too. But we're gonna go ahead and get into the haul. And on our way back tonight, we had a beautiful sunset that we saw. So I'm gonna share that picture at the end of the video too, just because I love sunrises and sunsets, and it just was a great way to finish out the night. And like I said, we literally put in a full day of shopping, and how fun is that? So I have no idea where to start. Bags are all around me, so we're just gonna grab one and get started. Actually, I have 3 things that was not in bags. They didn't have bags or boxes for them, so let's start with that. Okay, so I picked up this little cabinet. I absolutely love it. The only thing I might change on it is the knob, but I may leave it, I'm not sure. But this is what it looks like on the inside. It's kind of awkward to hold to be able to show you all in the camera. It's got the 2 shelves. And I am so excited. I love the coloring. What I probably will do is, of course, I could style it like this, and that's the print on it, or I could style it with this left open and even put a little thing to hang inside that door to utilize more decor space. So got this piece. Cornwall Industries is what it has on it. So that was that. I'm so excited about that piece. And full disclosure, this is my Christmas, okay? So this is some of my Christmas gifts. All right, then this one here is another piece I was super excited about. I was actually checking out and found this one at the checkout from one of the vendors, and it's got the knob on it, or the drawer pull, and then it has already the hangers if I want to hang it on the wall. I haven't decided if I'm going to do that or if I'm going to put this like on a cabinet. I don't see any markings on it. And then something something else that was not in a bag. And I have been looking for one of these. I actually wanted this to store my Santa mugs in, but I didn't find one, which if you saw the video of the little antique table that's in my kitchen, I improvised and found something at Hobby Lobby, and it fit perfect for my miniature Santa mugs this year. But I found this. I was so excited about it. And yes, it has some imperfections on it, just on this one side, but I love it. It already has the hangers for the wall. And there's the pull that was on it. I love it. What I may do is leave it just like this for a little while, or I may get some of the wallpaper and wallpaper the back parts. So I haven't decided. And I might do some decorating on both the way it is, and then also adding that. I love to change things out in my house, so it could be this way for a little while, and then I could wind up adding the paper. Okay, so before we go any further, those were the 3 things that was out of the bag. I'm gonna do a different store that we went to that was, had different vendors in it. And I got this tin here. Thought that was really pretty. I love the horses and the dogs on it. And it is Old Kentucky Candies. And then I got a set of vintage binoculars. It has the vintage case with it. And then here's the binoculars themselves. There, if you can see any of the markings. Let's see. Luna looks like maybe that's the brand. But I just thought those were pretty cool. And that's all in that bag. And then I only have one other bag from that store. And I was so excited when I found these, because no joke, this was one of the things that was on my list that I had told my mom and my grandma, not thinking I would actually find them and find them for a reasonable price that I was willing to pay for them. So I found the old spools, and I found 2, and I love both of them. So here are what the tops on both of the spools look like. And then here they are this way. I am so excited to decorate with these. Okay, so that's all from that store. And it had different vendors. So, I mean, it had clothes in it. It had antique booths in it. It had like those frozen dried candies. It had a little bit of everything. Okay, the rest of it all came from the same place, but again, it was different vendors and stuff, so different booths, completely different prices. You might have been in one compared to another, different items, different prices. So let me grab those. Okay, and this is probably gonna be a long video, so I'm gonna forewarn you. It's gonna be a lot of talking, but I love that because I can talk and share with you. That's what a haul is about, right? So, let's see. This here is one of the items that I got. I love, let me put this just right here for right now. I love this bowl. I love those handles on it. And it just says vintage metal bowl. And I can style that. I can put a little dolly out of it and put, I have some threads, I have thimbles, so who knows what might go in here, but that will be fun to decorate. And that's one of the pieces. You can also decorate differently depending on the seasons. I have no idea what this is because it's very awkward the way it's shaped. Oh, yes. This is the spoons that I got. look at all of those beauties. I'm so excited about those. Let me pick up a couple. I'm not gonna go through each one of these with you, but they have the states on them. How cool is that? So this one actually has Oklahoma on it. See that there? And then on the actual spoon part, it's an outline of the state. And Karen, if you are watching from Oklahoma, thank you so much for the kind words you sent my way and the encouragement. The spoon made me think of you because it's also Oklahoma. And I'm pretty sure that's where I heard you were from. So there's that one. I have no idea even what all states are in here. Wouldn't that be cool if I have all the states? Illinois, South Carolina. Has anybody heard of these or saw these before? It says Heritage Collection of American States. American Collectors. So it'd be cool if I have all the states, and it would be really cool if I have my state, Tennessee. Okay, there's Washington, New Hampshire, South Dakota, Virginia. And what's cool is each one has the little outline of the state on the spoon. I was just trying to find really quick if they had Connecticut, Nevada, Ohio. But see, there is the outline of the state on each one of those spoons. But I won't keep going on the spoons. I was just so excited. I'm probably going to fill these in like a vintage apothecary jar or a regular apothecary jar. I think I only have maybe like one vintage one. So I think that's going to be really cool in the kitchen, and just fill that whole jar with those spoons. Okay, now I've just placed this bag back here because it was in that bowl. Oh yes, this is something, oh gosh, I got glass all around my feet. This is something that I was excited about. It's a vintage wooden coffee grinder, and I love it. So here is the little drawer. Oh, it's got a little paper in it. Let's see. Okay, it must have just been maybe where somebody else was selling it or something, because it's just saying that it's an old coffee grinder with original green paint in excellent condition. So that's all that says. I was thinking it might have been a little note or something. How cool would that be? But there it is. I love the patina that's on there. I think that's gorgeous. And yes, I get very excited with shopping in general, so you're gonna hear my voice probably go up and down just because I get excited about it. The wood knob, no markings on the bottom, but I don't know if that's the thing or not that they do, but I think it's gorgeous. And that's something with my home. I decorate with new and old stuff. So obviously I am newer to the, being a collector, I guess you can say. So you're gonna see a lot of new stuff in my home, but I am definitely trying to build a collection of different things. And yes, that's Roscoe and Moxie that you're hearing in the background. So that's the coffee grinder. I think it's gorgeous. I'm so excited about that. Okay, Here is a rolling pin that I picked up. It was broke on this one side. I actually love that because I'm going to, when I display it, just put it on a shelf just like this. So got the wooden pin, or rolling pin. And let's see, oh goodness. This stuff wasn't really wrapped, so I'm gonna be careful. This here, USA brown pot, I was very excited about that. I think there was actually a few more. I should have picked them up. I'm already having regrets on that, but I actually may see what I can do about getting those sent to me. But how cool would that be to have this, or just a top hut shelf full of these? And I know not everybody loves the brown pottery, but I do. I think this is such a pretty color for fall. Yes, I know that's an obvious time people use the brown pottery, but I love it in my house all year long. I love the browns and the copper tones all year long. Okay. Another piece I was really excited about is this horse. He's gorgeous. I may leave him as is, or I may add some rub and buff, I think is what it's called, to him. On the bottom, he says Roman Art Company, number 840, St. Louis. I don't know if that means anything, but he's gorgeous. And like I said, may leave him as is, or may add some gold, antique gold rub and buff. Okay, and let's see. And this is very random. Like I said, we brought all this in, put it in the floor, and I'm picking up. So that's another reason why I'm excited, is because I'm seeing it again. And you know how it is in the store. And then I just started taking things up there, so I really couldn't remember everything. Oh, this jar here, I got it because I liked the design of the glass. Also liked the lid. And I can find something fun to put in this on a hutch. Probably won't put those spoons in there because I really want to showcase the spoons off. And I think that bridging may not do that for the spoons, but got that piece. Okay, this is one I went back and forth on, but I wound up buying it. And it's another coffee grinder. However, this one is completely different than the first one I showed you. And this is it. I think this is adorable. So it is the metal, and I'll be honest, I've never saw a metal coffee grinder like this. So it's got the red detail with the green, and I just thought that was so fun. Comment below if you saw a metal one before. I'm sure a lot of you have, but I had never saw one that was this color. So there's that. This would actually be really cute to decorate with for Christmas time because of the coloring. Okay. And let's see. Okay, this bag is full. So got this old picture. And I know that could scare some people, but I just thought that was cool. I even liked the mat and the frame, and it's light enough I can put a command strip on this and not have to worry about adding extra holes. I do not like doing that if I don't have to. Of course, bigger pieces I know don't leave me much choice, but if I can do a command strip on there, that's the way I'm going. Got this dolly. Thought that was very pretty. I actually bought something that I had an idea of putting that in, but at this point I can't remember what it was. Oh goodness. actually better put this bag down. Okay. How pretty is this? So let's see, does this have any markings on it? Yes, it does. But my goodness, I cannot read it. It's something Smith, but I believe this is pewter, the real thing. I know this has a purpose. I can't remember what it was. Me and my mom talked about it. I think there's actually supposed to be a little bowl in here. Maybe besides this one. But obviously, I'm not going to use it for whatever you were supposed to use it for. If you know, comment below if you don't mind. I would be interested to know. But I loved the little pedestal base. I loved the detail that's in the lid. Let me show you. So there's the top. There's the side. And there it is together. I think that's pretty. Okay. Oh, on the way there, I told my mom and grandma, I said, do y'all have any of the vintage match holders, like the wrought iron or the metal ones? And they were like, no. So I said, well, keep an eye on. I am looking for those. And guess what? I found 2 of them. Here's one in the bag. I do know I bought, no. I found maybe, I know 2, maybe 3. So this one here is one that I found. And it's got the little holes to hang it. Of course, this one, the way it sets, I could actually, you know, set this flat on a table or a hutch. So excited about that. Now, obviously you could put matches in there, and that would be really cute because you could even put like get a matchbox, put the strip on here, put your matches in here. That would be really cute. However, I was watching a YouTube video this morning or last night, and give me a minute to think of the name. I watch her actually often, and I can't think of it right off. I will also put her channel in the description box. But she's doing different home tours for Christmas, and she did a ladies' home tour, and the lady's name I remember because it stuck out to me was Elizabeth Ann. And I know the girl that does the YouTube channel, her name's Kayla, because I have been watching them for a while. And she shared this awesome idea, and you may have already thought of this, but it is putting like your miniatures inside of these. Y'all, it was the cutest thing ever. Now, hers was wrought iron. This one is metal, but can still do the same effect, you know, idea with this. And I did pick up a wrought iron one, but that's what this looks like. I think that is adorable, adorable. I'm so excited about that. And the way she done matchbox holder, here and then here. So it kind of was in the shape of a diamond, just on a small little wall next to a hutch in her kitchen, I believe it was, and it was adorable. And when I say miniatures, I'm talking about little miniature antique keys, little miniature plates, little, I think a pair of glasses, I think a little watch was in one. It was adorable. And actually, this hutch here is in my kitchen. I have a cutting board wall over here. You can see, I think, a couple in the video. And then this wall right here, I have never known what to do with that. It's a very just, you know, spot that I don't want to put a piece of furniture there, like a big hutch or something to put things on, because the hutch is right here. But I do have like this big like bench right here. I think you can see the top of the pillows in the video. I think that's coming across to you. So that would be really cute to add some of these to that wall and just do like a huge collection, not just of these, other things too, and do like a collage, but do the effect of the match holders with the little miniatures. And I did buy some miniatures today. Who else likes the miniature little things? I have a son, he's 14 now, but when he was little, anything small, he loved. You would have to check his pockets before you washed his clothes because he would literally go to his grandparents' house and get rocks and get little snails, real live snails, and put in his pocket. So he loved little things. And I do too. And you know, I'm much older than he was, but I still love the little miniature things. So I thought, what a great way to display that, because I don't like to display the little mini things a lot just on my hutches, which I could. There's no reason I couldn't, but sometimes they just get lost. So I thought that's a great way. I can put something in there to prop them up a little bit and add maybe some putty or something just to hold them in place and put those in there. So what do you think about that idea? Let me know. All right. Let's see. And then some things were wrapped. Oh, yes. I got, this is just one of those Avon. It's from Avon. But it was the horse, and it's like that green color. And I love decorating with that green. Again, the greens and the coppers and stuff like that, just all year long. So I thought he was really cute. And I know I bought one to go with him. So for now, I'm gonna set him right here until we find the other one, because the other one was shorter and I thought that would look really good on a little wooden box or a stack of books on one of my hutches. Okay, so I got this carnival glass. It's got the little feet on it. I thought the little feet were really cute. I love this glass color. I don't have anything like this, and I have saw this before. And how pretty will this be to go along with the coppers, and especially in the fall time. I think that will be really pretty. So I don't know if I'll display this one all year long, just bring it out in the fall, but that is this with the little feet on it, and I thought that was really pretty. I'm gonna have a job putting all this up. Oh, something that I got was one of the vendors had some Fiesta ware. I do have Fiesta ware. I collect it, but that's the dish that actually that my family uses all the time. So I don't display mine to look really pretty. They're in our kitchen cabinets. You can't see them. I could display them sometime because we have all the colors of them. One thing that I don't have in the Fiesta ware, well, I take that back. I have the Fiesta ware large bowls that are the Christmas pattern, but I don't have just the everyday color large bowls. I have those not as deep bowls, and I don't know about y'all, but when I'm eating soup or something, I just like a large bowl because we like to do chili, and we like to do taco soup. That's a weekly meal that's on the menu here at my house during the winter time. It's easy to put in the crock pot, and I like to add, you know, we use Greek yogurt instead of sour cream, but then Fritos and cheese. So, you know, I like a little bit bigger bowl. And I found these. I was so excited about them. Who knows what Fiesta ware is? And I would really love to know, do you have Fiesta ware? So again, these are 4 different colors. I got all the large bowls they had. I left behind, actually no, I think my mom got them. The more narrow bowls, she likes those, and she's actually gifted me some of those. But I just like the larger ones, and I've been looking for these for a while. So now I have 4, and there's 4 of us, so that's perfect. And I was excited about those. Okay. Oh, I got another rolling pin. Actually, no, I don't think I got this. I think my mom or grandma got this. So if y'all are watching, I will get this to y'all because I'm pretty sure I didn't buy this. Maybe I did, and I'll ask them, but I'll go ahead and show you. One of them got this rolling pin. Okay. put that over to the side so I don't store that and put that up. Okay, I got this little vintage oil can. And again, I am bringing in more vintage this year is my goal at the house. So I am, you know, just picking up odd and end pieces like this when I find them. And I just thought that was a fun little piece. Definitely has the aging on it, which I like in certain areas. Our bedroom's not vintage. We have, you know, newer bedroom suite and everything, and we don't have the vintage furniture or the vintage vibe going on in there, but I am trying to add that more in the living room especially, and now this year in the kitchen. So there's the vintage oil can. Okay, I think we got 2 bags, a box, and a big bag left. So I told y'all this is gonna be long, but I've enjoyed shopping for all this. I hope you all are enjoying seeing it. This is another match holder. This one is also metal. So again, with the idea I shared that I had found on the YouTube, same thing. I can put matches in here. I could put the little miniatures and then add, like, how cute would it be to add a little flower in there, like in the spring and summertime, and just do a collage of the different things. I think that would be a lot of fun. Okay. Then I got these 2 pictures, and that's what that one looks like. That's what that one looks like. Thought those were funny. Don't know if I'll keep that print in there, but I'll keep the frame and maybe put something that I like a little better. Oh, that's something else I'm not going to show because that's a gift and I know this person will be watching. All right. And then I got these little wooden spools. I'll add them to my crock. So I got those for that reason. Okay. Then some of the miniatures that I picked up. I thought these were so cute. The little horse, and let's go ahead and open this one because I've been wanting to do that too. Okay, so, oh goodness. Okay, this is the little metal spring horse, but it's the miniature. How cute is that? I think he is so cute. Okay. I got this. Again, I'll put this on one of my hutches. And then I got, okay. Then I got a couple other miniatures in here. Oh, this one. Now, how cute will this be in one of those little match holders that I just showed you? It is the tiniest little frame with that little floral print in there, and I like it's got kind of like the moody colors, which I really like. So I thought that was really cute. Oh, this may be the other horse. Kind of feels like it. Yes, this is the other one. And it's Avon as well. So just so you can have an idea, this is what these 2 on a shelf would look like. You have the little pedestal. I really like those. I think they're cute. And I love horses. We live on a farm. We don't have any horses, but I do like to decorate with them. And then another miniature, a little duck, It looks like it's carved. I thought that was cute. Maybe put a little mini cloche over it, or maybe stick it out of one of the match holders. Last thing in this bag is another miniature. It looks like it's come apart, so put that. And it is a mini coffee grinder. How cute. It's metal. So I thought that was cute. So definitely building my miniature collection. Okay. Then this bag has this pretty piece in it. The little bird. Thought that was cute. And it's metal. So that will be super cute to decorate spring and summer with this. Maybe put a little mini wreath in it, or one of the bird's nests down in it. Have several different options. I just love that green. I love decorating with that green color. This one's got a bunch of wrap stuff in it, so I'm trying to hold it up with my leg. Okay, let's see. Oh, I think, yes, this is the mini plate I got, and my thought behind buying this was to also use it in one of those little matchbox holders. But I thought that was cute. It just looks vintage to me. Okay. Oh, yes, this is the plates I got. They're not the Fiesta. I'm thinking about hanging these on my wall. And they're Wedgwood Queensware. That's that. That's that print. I don't have any Queensware. But I love the coloring, and I love the little scene on that one. And then this one, different scene, same coloring, same Queensware. Okay. Right, got this little metal vintage wall hanger. Thought that was cute. A lot of ideas. I think that's what I bought, thinking maybe the dolly would look cute, kind of sticking out of that like that. That's the little tag that was on it, sticking out of there, and then putting something behind there. I thought that might be cute. Again, that same green color, so I love that. Already has the easy wall hanger there. Then I've got this vintage cowbell. Here's the bell part, and it does have, let's see, it says 1955 to 1956. It says something else too, but I can't tell right now. But I just loved the coloring onto that one. Then I got these spun pillows. How cute will these be in a dough bowl? And I got this to add to my crock of all my little goodies that I have in there. Which I need to be looking for another crock because that one is full. But I love adding the stuff like that, especially the wood pieces to it. But saying of that, I did buy something today. I was so excited about this. I love the crocks. So I have 1, 2, 3. I have 5 now. And I know some of you are like, oh, I have so much more than that. But again, I'm starting off, and then some of the collections I'm starting off just because that's something that's harder to find, and crocks are harder to find for the price that I'm willing to pay for them, okay? So, thought this one was so pretty. I love that brown color on it. And there's something in here too. So let's go ahead and open it next. Oh yes, I wasn't sure if I bought this. Couldn't remember. I did. We were talking about this on the way home. The little mini Santa mugs. And he's actually more mini than the ones I got. So I thought he was cute. With those little glasses. How cute is he? Okay. And even something like that would be cute. And not this one because he's not going to fit, but the other one that I don't think we've come across yet, he should fit in that one. So even stuff like that, when I say minis, you can just be creative, and I'm sure a lot of you have those little things already, you know, laying around the house or at your home. Okay, we are, oh, I'm so sorry. I just moved you because I just pulled a big bag over, but this is our last bag, and I know this video is long, but I'm wanting to show it all to you because I love watching hauls, and it sometimes just gives me ideas of what to look for. So, okay. I got these, again, with the same intention in mind, to add to my crock. Of course, I'll put them down like this so you can see the green. Love, love, love the green. I don't have any with the green handles. I do have a green rolling pin with this color handle, so I was excited to find these. And then I got this little box, which of course you could use and decorate like this, but I'm thinking to set it up like this and put some little something here and here. I don't know what yet, but it was light. Also thought this might be good to hang along with my cutting boards. What do y'all think about that? Because then that way, this is light enough too that I could put command strip on the back to hang it. And when I moved you, I completely moved you over, so sorry about that. All right, I got this fun piece. I'm trying to speed it up. So I got this fun piece, thinking what I'm thinking in my mind right now, maybe like a little greenery wreath with a candle. Of course, one that's, you know, battery operated to put down in there. I thought that might be fun. Got these here that are little salt and pepper shakers. They're brass shakers. Trying to hold one up so you can see it better. So that's what that one looks like, and those are the set, salt and pepper. Oh, found this little vintage pitcher. It is very old, it looks like to me, has that, but what I loved was the back side, which is actually how I may decorate with it, and just put that in something or in front of something. I just thought that was really pretty, all that detail. And then got this little, I think it's a little wooden spice jar. So I got that. Got this pretty bell. I loved the wood handle on it. I bought this pottery piece. Could say what it was. Buttermelt pottery. So I thought that was pretty. I like the colors. Still going with that brown coloring. Got this really pretty It says antique Ethan Allen copper watering can. I just loved that pretty handle and the spout. Thought that was really pretty. Oh, this adorable little bunny. Those ears is what sold me on him. My mom loved his eyes. Thought he was so cute. He almost looks like a little chocolate bunny that you would buy to eat or something. It says he's a vintage McFarlane Pottery bunny signed. So, McFarlane. But that's him. Thought he was super cute. Okay. All this stuff in this bag is wrapped, so. Oh, another bunny. It just says vintage rabbit. No name or marking on him, I don't think. Thought he was really pretty. Another bunny. And I'm pretty sure I bought another bunny that goes with him. Yes. Okay. So this is like the little set. Thought that was pretty. And then these here, and these are the Fire King ones. Two of them have a chip, but that's okay because I think they'll be pretty stacked with something on them. Last thing was this 1970s spices Purex dish, and what sold me was the coloring on it. I don't know, is this one supposed to have a lid? Comment and let me know if it's supposed to. But if it is, I still love it because of the coloring that it had. And I just thought that was really pretty. So, y'all, I think that is the end of the haul. I know this was a long haul. Thank you. If you're still watching, leave me a heart comment just so I know that you stuck around this whole video and watched, and that means you're probably as excited about antiquing as I am and buying all this stuff just to add to your own collection and start having ideas in your mind of what you're going to do with it and where you're going to put it and how you're going to style it. If I don't talk to you all again before Christmas, I hope you have a very Merry Christmas. Remember what the season's all about. Spend time with your family. Love those that are still here with you. And you all have a blessed rest of your year. Bye.